Everton at home.
Similar really, mate. Yeah, I think it's going to be a hard game. I actually reckon it'll be a harder game than Monday night. I think Everton probably have to play better tonight to get a result than they would have had to have done on Monday to get a result, because I think Southampton are more aware of what they're about. They've maybe got a better manager than Tottenham have at the moment, you could say. Lots of different things seem to be going well for them, and they just look hungry as well, don't they? You know, I think there's a lot of teams at this moment in time in the season that just like they can't be arsed and are ready to just end the campaign. Whereas you look at Southampton and, you know, the way they absolutely battled for that win against City at the weekend, it doesn't really bode well for the team coming to Goodison Park and being on the beach, if you will. So I think it's going to be a really tough game for us. Everybody in the comments as well, let us know what you think. Let us know what you think about the team, about this game, how you're feeling about it, what you're doing for it, what you're drinking, etc., etc.
Yeah, that's the worry for me with this game. See, we've got absolutely no chance because we've got nothing to respond. But offer an abs. So, yeah, I'm really pessimistic about this one. What do you make of the lineup? Would you have done anything different, do you think?
I thought.
I know.
Sorry, mate, go on.
No, go ahead, God.
I was just going to say, I don't know about you, but I thought he'd find a way getting Walcott in there. I just thought he played tonight for some reason. I don't know why, but I just thought it'd be like an easy choice for him. But I'm happy Gordon's in, obviously.
Yeah, I was surprised he never got a start. But I think if Anthony Gordon was the one to make way, it would have been very unfair on him, given the fact he was probably head and shoulders our best player against Tottenham.
Yeah, so it's basically the team that started in the derby, isn't it? But Holgate out and Mina in.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Seen some people on Twitter saying they feel a bit aggrieved that Moise Keane hasn't been given a go. It's a tough one, isn't it? It's like, you know, at what stage do you sort of say, okay, maybe mix it up at the front a bit, maybe put Richarlison back out wide, give Keane a go up front with Calvert-Lewin.
I don't know. It's. I think the thing with Keane, we sort of spoke about this, didn't we, before the Leicester game the other week when we did this, and I don't know. I've not really got that sense he's desperate to start games when he's come on. You know, at Norwich he was a bit passive. Obviously, he didn't get on the pitch against Leicester in that game, but even against Spurs the other night, he created that one half chance, didn't he? Which he had a decent, you know, opportunity from, and it was a bit of a weak shot in the end. But I don't know about you, but I've never sort of got that sense that he's thinking, right, I'm going to come on here and do everything I can to impress the manager. So I'm in the starting 11 for the next game. I mean, maybe that means he doesn't do enough to warrant a start. I don't know, but you know. It feels like Ancelotti, given Everton's midfield issues, given the issues out wide, if he was anywhere near happy with Keane and thought he'd make an impact, he'd be in the team and Richarlison would be giving a go out wide. But he's not done that, has he? So I don't know. The manager's clearly seen something he's not liking.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think he's done enough. I know it's time, but the time he's had, he's not really getting in the team. So it's sort of difficult to see how he forces his way in there. That because you always like looking at stats. You had Gavin Buckland on the Team Talk Radio this morning.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah,
and he came out with a bit of a killer stat that Southampton have won 8 away games this season. And the last time we did that was it 2004 or something?
It was 2000.
But we didn't win a home game.
7-8, I think you said it was.
But we didn't win a home game till November, so that sort of offset a good away record. So, you know, from that angle, it's going to be tough because they obviously know how to set up and get a result away from home. So suddenly this game doesn't look that daunting for them. But historically, they've not won at Goodison in 15 attempts, which surprised me. The last time they won was November 1997. Now, I know they've dropped out the league and been back up a couple of times since then, but I'm surprised they've not picked up a result. Well, not picked up a win since then. So, you know, I'm looking at this game quite pessimistically, and I'm thinking the best we can get to draw, to be honest. I've really got no hopes for this game.
I feel like it's probably one of them grounds that we sort of look at with other teams and think, whatever happens when we go there, things just don't go well. You know, there's games which spring to mind in recent years. You know, the Allardyce's last game when Tom Davis scores a deflected shot in the last minute, and you know they battered us that day. Even you can go back to the Radzinski game. You know, where he scores twice in the last minute to give Everton a 2-1 win. I imagine for them, this ground and this fixture is just one of those where you look at and go, No, I don't fancy it there. And, as we've seen with our many barren runs of various grounds, those sorts of things matter, and those sorts of things can weigh heavily on players. But, they're not an amazing side, are they? There's no players in there where you look at and go, I'm not sure about us playing. It may be Ings because he always scores against us, but as a unit, they are really good. And, I spoke to Carl Anker from The Athletic for the Blue Room Extra preview for this game, and he was really interested in what he was saying in regards to the way that what they do is they just set traps all over the pitch. And when they're away from home, where teams are a bit bolder, trying to play out, feel as though they've got to get on the ball a bit more, they're happy to do that because they know most teams in the Premier League haven't got many players who can pass the ball. And if you can be aggressive and you can win it high up the pitch and turn it round and use the ball well from that position, then you're going to be fine. And I think, given our midfield issues, that is a worry going into the game tonight. So I had a comment here from Martin Hennessy. Cheers for getting in touch, Martin. He said, massive game for Davis this. He needs to really prove himself in the team or he will be out on loan or sold in the summer. I suppose it's one of them, isn't it, Les? Where you sort of, we're here now with Tom Davis. It feels like we say this for every game he plays. And even if he has a really good game tonight, scores a goal, sets a goal up, I don't think he could probably do that for the next 5 games between now and the end of the season. And it probably won't change my mind if the lad needs to go out on loan or go elsewhere to further his career because he can't do it consistently.
I think, that's his problem, isn't it? He is capable of putting in maybe a good half alone, a few in succession what he needs, because obviously that's going to be a part of the team where we're looking to strengthen, well, hopefully in the transfer window. So you kind of think it's going to be every game's going to be like a cup final.
Well, the manager said that, hasn't he? Yeah.
I think we said that against Spurs, didn't we? But as you say, there's going to be up for it. You kind of get the feeling he could be going into every game stung by that 9-0 against Leicester still, which I can't believe was actually this season. It just seems like a lifetime ago, but, they've not looked back since then, really, have they? You get the feeling that proper stung everybody involved.
Well, bizarrely, we beat them the week after, and you sort of look at it.
Oh, we did.
You sort of look at it and go, what's the perfect game for Southampton after they've been beaten 9-0 at home, Everton at home, and we went there. It went to 1-1, didn't it? And you sort of thought, here we go. They're going to come back and win this. Davis scored that day. But obviously, in the end, we managed to get the win through Richarlison. But again, speaking to Carl Anker, he said they actually played worse that day against us than they did against Leicester in the 9-0. So, in that regard, but they're a completely different side.
I remember watching that game. Yeah, it was a dead weird game. That just seemed like every attack Leicester went on the score. Anyway, Gylfi Sigurdsson not playing tonight. Goals against Southampton, died in the Premier League.
Has he scored for us against them?
Yeah, in that 4-1 defeat down at their place.
He scored twice in losses down there because he scored in a 2-1, didn't he, last season as well? Looked like really late on to make a bit of a consolation goal.
Like last kick of the game on it. Yeah. And Danny Ings has scored in 4 different Premier League matches against Everton, but has never been on the winning side in any of them.
That's an interesting one. He scored against us in the Cup, didn't he, as well? Cup last season.
And he scored in the 1-1 against Liverpool. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Scored for Burnley as well, didn't he?
Yeah. Lukaku played him through on goal in that game, I remember.
If we beat them, this could be the first time we've done a double over them since 2001, 2002. Pretty meaningless, but
that's
nice
mad. That they've not won at Goodison for so long. Just loads of draws. I had a message on Twitter from the _Nardling saying, I'm worried about Keane. It looks like everyone was dragging on Monday. And despite that, we're rolling out the same 2 up top. If he was showing anything at all in training, this would be the game you'd expect to see him in the 11. I think that's fair, absolutely fair enough. Because I suppose you sort of look at it as well, don't you, mate, and say, if he's going to play in this or Wolves away, you'd probably say this is the game you'd more likely say he's going to have an impact on the game, because Southampton, as good as they've been, aren't as good as Wolves.
Yeah, definitely. Which does make you think, is he just not showing anything, or does the manager not fancy him, which I find a little, he said himself that he was after him at Napoli, but there's something clearly not right there, is that he's not getting the nod. If you look at, the frequency of these games, the fact that, the fronts for the break, it does seem a bit odd that he's not getting a go. And especially as, we've got these issues in midfield that Richarlison could actually quite happily plug there. You know, he could do a job on the left or the right, probably better than anyone in the team at the minute. So yeah, it is a bit of a mad one, but you know, we just have to wait and see. Really, tonight could be the night he comes on and does the business for us.
I think we say that every game, don't we?
We do, yeah. You know, it's going to be 3-0 to Everton. Tom Davis, Moise Keane, and Gylfi Sigurdsson are going to score.
It's all going to click. It's all going to click. In the YouTube comments, there, Stelio Contos has said, "How many points do you think we should get if we win 10-0?" How many points clear of the Reds? About 45. Just give us 5 points for each goal, and we might be top of the league. Then in that case, yeah.
That seems reasonable. That I actually had Louise's little lad on the other day when Liverpool got beat by City. I said they actually took the title then. So I said City are champions. And then when Southampton beat City, I said, so that means Southampton are champions and their next game's Everton. So by Thursday, Everton are going to be champions.
So it's like WWE rules.
Pretty much. That's how I think it should work anyway. So yeah, we could be title holders after tonight.
There we go. Yeah. God, yeah.
I'll tell you what, as a segue, one big barrier to that could be the referee. It's Lee Mason, everyone's favourite. There's not really much to say that already hasn't been said, is there?
I maintain he's the worst of the lot. You know,
he's horrific. He's absolutely dreadful.
John Moss has got class. Close before. Who else have we had? Atkinson's obviously horrendous.
Atkinson.
Chris Kavanagh tries to force his way in there with his off your pop.
Off your pop, Christ.
But, you know, in terms of consistency of appalling decisions, it's got to be Mason. That fella is absolutely horrendous.
Right, surprisingly, I've got some stats up on him. He's ref Premier League home games for Everton. We've won 12, drawn 4, and lost 5.
Okay.
Which surprised me. So he's given away terrible decisions. But
get him.
1 yellows and 1 red.
Maybe we're misreading him then.
Maybe he's not wrong.
Yeah. Roberto Martinez is on the Amazon Prime coverage tonight, by the way.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
I've seen him on there then, yeah. I've seen a lot of people.
How's he looking?
A lot of people speaking fondly about him on Twitter as well.
I mean, I'm not going to make any bones about it. He was a dreadful manager.
Yeah, absolutely. But, he's one of them though when people watch that, like people watch him for a little bit on something like this and go, "Oh, I'd love him back." And then it's like just take yourself back to those dark days at the end of the 2015-16 season when we were getting annihilated by Sam Allardyce, Sunderland, and Lamine Cohen. He was banging embraces against us, you know.
Oh God, yeah.
Just
think about Arsenal at home, Burnley at home. Just think about things like that.
West Ham at home. Oh God.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Right. Let's quickly move on for that to some score predictions.
Interesting set of score predictions tonight in the WhatsApp, I've got to say.
There is a very interesting section. Obviously, as ever, I'm going to quote them verbatim. So, Jack Carlisle said 2-1 to the Boat Shaggers.
Is that us or Southampton?
That's Southampton, isn't it? It's Boat Shoe Central, that. Mark Mosey gave us a nice little scenario. A frustrating 1-1 after an early Ings opener in front of the Gladys. Top balcony cushions raining down on the pitch at the final whistle as Ancelotti gestured sarcastically to his empty wallet in front of the onlooking Mashiri. Beningame sent off. I mean, it could happen.
It could happen.
I don't know who's going to be chucking down the cushions from the top balcony, but you never know.
Do you reckon Carlo carries a wallet round? I reckon he's just a loose cash in his pocket sort of fella.
Just contactless.
Yeah, doesn't need cash, does he? Yeah.
No. Well, he always wears proper kecks, doesn't he? So that's terrible for carrying money around then.
Do you reckon he's one of those that gets onto the club and be like, "Hey, we need zip shorts"?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I reckon so as well, mate. Yeah, Carlo, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely
100%.
There's a fellow who loves a pair of zip shorts if ever I saw one. He's not going to walk onto Finch Farm, is he, with a pair of shorts with a baggy open pockets?
No way.
No
Rummaging
chance.
down the side of his car seat because something's fallen out. Nah, not Carlo.
That's not how he works, no chance. Adam Sutton's gone 4-1 to Southampton.
Oof.
Ings 3 and Josh Sims to put the cherry on it.
Imagine the fume if that happened. Josh Sims, I'm not even sure he's there, is he still? Let's find it. He's at... Yeah, Josh Sims is at New York Red Bulls, so...
Okay. I mean, he could still score against us.
Another player who had his breakthrough game against us was amazing, and then just faded into utter obscurity and nothingness.
Yeah, didn't Kevin? Oh no, Kevin Davis was thingy, wasn't he? He was black.
He played for Southampton for a bit.
He did, didn't he? Because someone was he scored against and got his big
goal.
Move.
He scored that wonder goal at Goodison, didn't he?
Yeah, he picked it up in his own half. Yeah.
And you look at him, like the player he actually was, and he couldn't dribble past it. He was slow. He had no technical ability, and then all of a sudden you watch that goal years back, and you think, how on earth did he score that goal against us?
I mean, basically, our club badge should just be that time for Everton.
Yeah,
that's what it should be.
Yeah,
definitely. Laura's gone 2-1. Danny Ings FC. He's got to score, isn't he?
Does anyone fancy us to win?
I don't think anyone does. No. Jack Carlisle said a Jim Magilton hat trick. Mark Mosey said Klaus Lundekvarn with a rare assist. But I ultimately reckon Ali Dye's going to come on as sub and at the winner.
Do you reckon? Marion Pahar's got to mention somebody as well, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Mark Mosey, I reckon Marion Pahars is more likely to score than Iwobi.
Marion Pahars.
You know, which fair, really. So what do you reckon?
I reckon it might be a draw, 1-1. I think by sheer force of them being rubbish at Goodison, we will get a point out of it. But you know, it's not going to be easy on the eye, is it? I can't see Everton putting together many slick passing moves. No. The midfield is going to be bypassed largely, but you know, I think it'll be a really tough game at times. I think they'll win it back. There'll be some hairy moments, but I imagine we'll get on the score sheet. I reckon 1-1 with Dom to score for us because he's played all right apart from Monday, and he's probably deserves a goal.
Yeah.
So I reckon Dom will get on the score sheet, but obviously Danny Ings will too. It'll be a 1-1 draw.
That's a decent shot. I mean, I've inexplicably been sort of buoyed by all the negativity, and I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I don't know where we get 2 goals from, by the way, but I don't know. It's like when I think of Southampton at home or Villa at home, I always just think, 2-2 for some reason. It just seems to have that. There's probably been about 3 games that have been 2-2 that have been 2, but it seems like every time I go, it ends up. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go Tom Davies.
Yeah, he scored a couple against Southampton, hasn't he? Yeah. He's
got a relatively decent record, so you know, if he's going to score, he's going to score tonight. So fingers crossed,
there we go.
He will do. You do?
Yeah, me, Si, Rob Vera are on that, so we'll do that straight after the game. It'll be up in all usual places. So yeah, nice one. Enjoyed this again as ever. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll keep doing them.
Yeah, it's right.
Nice one. See you later.
Up toffees. See you later.